Hey guys, so this is Accountability Monday already. It seems like time just keeps on flying, so yeah. I really was considering not even doing this today because I don't have too awful much to report. I've not really lost any weight. Not necessarily gaining. I'm kind of bobbing up and down, so to speak. Kind of bouncing between 12 to 14, 14 down to 12. Occasionally hitting 15 and then back down to 13. So I'm kind of bobbing every day. So, sorry. It is so very hot outside today. Like, has to be about 90 to 95. And for me personally, I don't complain about the heat unless it gets to the point I just can't breathe. The Texans around here, they hate the heat. Me, well, I freeze easy, so I appreciate the heat. That's the one thing I absolutely love about Texas. Most of the time I'm warm, unless my husband decides to freeze me out with the air conditioner, or does it turn the heat up enough during the winter. So, but yeah, my weight's really not gone anywhere, just kind of bobbing up and down. Reminds me of a floater in the ocean, or when you're fishing at a lake or something, and like here you are, and you see your bobber out there bouncing up and down. You're hoping that eventually it'll actually go under, meaning that you've got a hook. That's what I'm kind of hoping, that I will see those numbers completely go under and not come back up, because that means I got a hook. I'm going down in a good way. I'm going down in a good way. But yeah. But I did decide to go on ahead and measure myself, which I don't do on a regular basis, but I decided to. And the results was, well, I wasn't expecting anything other than like going up like the scales. But no, surprisingly, my waist is down a little bit more. So the few times that I've measured it in the last 3, almost 4 weeks, I've gone down not quite an inch. Almost. I would say it's closer to like 2/4 of an inch that I've dropped in my waist. But now my hips and my lower belly is back up to the size it was when I first measured it a few weeks ago. So, okay. I don't know what that even means. I've also noticed that here lately, my ankles have been swelling horribly. And I'm thinking that's the reason why that I'm not exactly losing weight. I took a water pill last night, and yeah, it helped a lot. But when I got up, my ankles were still somewhat swelled. Not like they were last night, but still somewhat swelled. And my legs even are somewhat kind of, puffy. You know how it is that when you have put an impression on a part of your body and it kind of stays there for a little bit? Well, there's kind of like an impression on my legs or at least on my one leg, from my pants. So, and it happens to be on the leg from the ankle that I sprained at the turn of the year. So, but I know that it has nothing to do with the injury because my right ankle also is swelled. So I'm trying to figure out what it is that's causing the swelling. I do sit a lot, but not that much. I'm constantly getting back up. I'm constantly piddling around doing something. So I'm not like sitting basically every minute of every hour. Sodium? No, not seriously, no. I don't like a lot of salt, and I know that there's hidden sodium in prepared meals. I know, but you know, I don't really eat stuff that has a lot of sodium. I mean, basically I eat the same foods that I've always ate, and you know, so I know that it's not sodium, because other than no longer basically eating junk food like chips and candies, I really don't, you know, sodium, not really. I don't know, maybe I'm not drinking enough water? No. But now I am taking Nexium because I do suffer from acid reflux. And so I know that Nexium causes a problem with kidneys, kind of helps restrain your kidney function. And so I often wonder if maybe it's the Nexium. I reckon I need to concentrate on drinking more water. It wouldn't hurt. But other than that, I can't figure it out. I can't figure it out. Now, I'm needing to take me another fluid pill, but I don't want to take too many too often. Or should I say, I don't want to take two too soon together. My doctor's also got me taking potassium pills when I take the water pill. That way I'm not losing any potassium. So at least that's covered. But I don't know. I'm not so much afraid of actually losing or gaining weight right now, because I do know that the fluctuation in the weight is the water gain, the water retention. As far as it goes for my eating habits, I am focusing on putting more protein down and more whole grains. I have been wanting to eat candy so bad I can't stand it. Now, in storage, there is all kinds of goodies for Big Mouth to try, but it's only on Thursdays, one section at a time. And so I've been doing very good restraining from eating any of that, because that's on Thursdays only for a review, not for me to gobble up. So yeah, so instead what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to figure out what I can do to compromise so that my sweet tooth desire is took care of without me giving in to candy. I mean, it would be so easy every time that my husband goes to the Family Dollar to get his 1-liter diet soda for me to go on ahead and go through the candy aisle. But no, most of the time I just go on ahead and sit out in the car and wait for him. And if I do go in, I forego the candy aisle, or if we happen to go through the candy aisle because it goes up toward the register, I might glimpse at the candy, but I don't, because I'm not giving in to it. On occasion, I may have a little bit of sweet. Like we went to a Chinese buffet the other day, and I tried an egg custard and what tasted similar to like a coffee mousse cake. Yeah. But you know, like the mousse cake was only a little square, about like that, you know, 1 inch. No problem. The egg custard was in an itty bitty little wrap, like a deep fried wrap, kind of. Maybe baked, I don't know. But anyway, so, you know, I don't give in to junk food. At one time, I was a true junk food junkie, seriously. When I was a little girl, I was a chocoholic. Seriously, I was bad. And came a point in time in my life that even though I still like my chocolate, I'm no longer in need of it, you know. So, yeah, chocolate no longer has an addictive hold on me, and I'm not going to let junk food take over on me either. When I threw that candy away that one night, that was it. And I have stuck to it. Other than on occasion, like as I'd said when we went to the Chinese buffet. This Wednesday night they'll probably have some desserts, which here lately they've been serving those cream puffs that's in the freezer aisle in Walmart, you know, those itty little pastries with the cream. And I always get me one. So, you know, I'm being careful. I'm not giving in and having my husband get me junk. Oh, and the other thing concerning the swelling of my legs, might be a concern about soda, but no. I finished up, finally, that one case of the miniature cans that I showed you. I drank my last can yesterday. Talk about being able to stretch soda, huh? My husband's talking about getting me another mini pack. I'm not going to do it. I'd rather soda not be sitting here tempting me. The diet sodas that Big Mouth tried, well, my husband's drinking them. Gave a few of them to my in-laws for them to try. But yeah, my husband's drinking them. And I've had like 3 cans of the blood orange, but I decided don't want it. I don't like diet soda anyway. I can't stand the false sweeteners. So I put the pack out where he can help himself to it. I don't want it. So it's just me and my big bottle. And I have really seriously been trying to focus on drinking it all. Coffee, 1 in the morning, either 16 ounces or 8 ounces, according to what mood I'm in. I don't drink a whole mess of coffee throughout the entire day. I actually happen to be caffeine sensitive. So, usually I don't even complete my 16 ounces. I manage to drink maybe 12 ounces if I've fixed myself 16 ounces. So a lot of times I go on ahead and just fix me 8 ounces because I know I do better drinking that. After I get beyond that, a lot of times I feel that familiar caffeine overdosage hitting me. So no problem there. Portions? It's kind of a mixed bag. I'm more or less subconsciously switching to the smaller bowls and plates that we've got. My servings aren't as large in a lot of ways. I have permanently gone to just using Cheerios as a snack instead of eating it as a complete bowl of cereal. Just eating it dry. But that's another thing that I've chosen to do over eating junk food like candy. My husband prefers Honey Nut Cheerios, and so I get me a small bowl and I just eat the Honey Nut Cheerios. So I'm kind of satisfying my sweet tooth while at the same time I'm eating whole grain, which is a good thing. And not every day, almost every day, but not every day. So I'm finding ways of compromising and taking care of that sweet tooth of mine. I reckon I'm always going to enjoy sweets. I just got to find healthier ways of eating them. Yeah, I'm working slowly toward eating smaller portions. I've stopped journaling what I eat during the day. The fasting, I try to make myself stop at 9, but it's not necessarily a set hour fast. It's just whenever I get up in the morning and reading, about an hour after I've took my thyroid med, then I eat. So if it turns out to be a 10-hour, 12-hour, 15-hour, whatever, And I also have to be hungry. I always make sure that I'm hungry before I fix myself something, so. And I don't always stop eating at 9 o'clock, even though I would like to just do that. But I'm finding that it seems like I'm hungry often, which doesn't make any sense since I'm putting whole grains down, which is fiber, and the protein down, which is supposed to work toward satisfying you and keeping you full longer. I don't understand what the hunger is. But now yesterday I really put down the fiber and the protein. Today I've actually been able to not eat so much. The hunger today has actually subsided. So whatever it was that my body was screaming for the last week or two, maybe I finally took care of it. And it'd been a battle trying to figure out what in the world my body was needing. Not wanting, but needing. Oftentimes, if you find yourself hungry again or looking for something more substantial, it's because there's something that you're lacking. So, maybe I managed to take care of that yesterday. I ended up having protein upon protein and grains and fiber, lettuce, in a shrimp salad. So yeah, maybe I actually finally took care of it. I don't know. I hope. I don't like eating like that. I know that backfires on me. And I sure don't want to do that. Man, I'm so tired. I've like run out of steam the way it is. So, you know, I rather just eat a little bit during the day and not eat like an hour after I ate. That don't work very well. So if anybody's got any suggestions toward the reason why my ankles may be staying swelled, because my feet are too. My feet, my ankles, my legs, below the knees. So I will tell you right now, I live on the bottom floor of the apartment, so I know I walk on a daily basis on cement, which is so rough on the body. So rough. So maybe that's a cause. But I have eliminated like sodium intake, not so much. Soda intake, not so much. Caffeine intake, not so much. Sitting around, maybe I could do better, be a little bit more active. But anyway, if any of yous has an idea about what could be causing the swelling of my legs, please give me an idea or a suggestion or something. I know it helps to prop the legs up above the heart, or wear compression socks or what may. But other than that, there has to be a cause for it, and I would like to eliminate that cause along with getting the swelling out. I would like to eliminate what the heck is causing it, because I have been considering all kinds of things, like thinking, what have I been eating that's out of the norm that maybe is too high on sodium? And the answer is nothing. And so, you know, I thought maybe it was the chocolate bars, but I've not had a chocolate bar now for 3 days. So, I don't think so. I'm at a loss. Anybody's got any ideas? I'm open to read, consider, and hope for the best, right? I do know that once I get rid of this water retention and keep it off, I will have lost at least another possible 3 pounds. Now this morning it showed 214, and that was with my ankles still swelled. So yeah, I might be around 212, 211, something like that. So yeah. Don't have anything else to talk about. Oh, for anybody who is praying for me, Wednesday I'm going to get my very first mammogram. I am finally of age where they consider it a good idea to do that. It'll be my first. I've heard things about it. I just gotta do what I gotta do. The appointment's already set. So I ask that you be in agreement with me that I've got a very healthy chest. No problems there, that everything is normal, intact, the way it should be. All the right equipment. And, yep. I hope that all you mothers had a great day yesterday, even if you didn't do anything other than stay home and clean house or whatever it was that you might have done. I hope that you had a great Mother's Day. For me, I didn't do anything other than stay home. My husband had to work, but me and my son played a little bit of Clash of Clans together, kept in constant contact, and when it finally dawned on him it was Mother's Day, and it hit him, wait a minute, my mom doesn't live with me, but she's still my mom. He did say Happy Mother's Day. I didn't hear anything from my daughters. Not a thing. Oh well. I know they still love me. It's possible they didn't really consider too much about Mother's Day either. Who knows? But it was what it was. It's still an alright day for me. I mean, I got the great pleasure of doing a cute little video for all you moms out there, and that was pleasure enough for me, so. That's about it, guys. My husband was talking about sometime this week, which it won't be tomorrow. He's got to go do something important. And then, like I said, Wednesday I've got that mammogram. Friday seems to be a free day, so it should be Friday that I get to go do a great walks, and hopefully I know where we're going, and it's gonna be cool, I hope. I've never been there. I know where it's at, but I've not been to this particular part, so it's gonna be brand new for me, as it is for you, and hopefully we'll enjoy it together, guys. So that is my Accountability Monday, and I feel like Sally, it's not natural to say please subscribe, like, comment, share, but I'm gonna say it this once. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up for a like. Leave a comment. Please give me any ideas of what might be possibly causing me to swell, because I would like to know so I can get a grip on it. Maybe get it to stop. And share me with your friends. Share my channel with your friends, my videos with your friends and loved ones. I am more than happy for my videos to spread out there in the worldwide viewing world. So I love you guys and I appreciate you. And to those new subscribers of mine, thank you so much. I'm glad that you joined. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.